Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are watching Lucifer. This is episode 13 of season 5. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series so far. Season 5 has been uploaded to the channel, and obviously the start of this second part, which has been very exciting. I've really enjoyed the episodes. We've had a good mix, a good blend. We had the good introduction of God. Then we had the karaoke episode, which I absolutely loved. And then we had a decent episode in the last one. It was just all about Dan, pretty much. Lucifer set him up, didn't he? Because Dan shot him in the first part of season 5 when he found out he was a devil. He kind of wanted to kill him, didn't he? He couldn't handle it. He spiraled out of control. Well, Lucifer come up with the best line at the end of the last episode. Dan said, "Thanks, Lucifer. I really needed this. You know, I've had a lot of stuff going on, and I needed to see everybody care for me." Lucifer went, "Oh well, that wasn't why I'd done this." And Dan was like, "Well, why did you do it?" And he's like, "Because you fucking shot me, Dan." Do you know what I mean? It's hilarious. Like, literally, that is one of the best lines that he's come out with. I thought it was absolutely hilarious. He said it cost like $5 million to set up as well, which I do believe the episode probably cost $5 million to make. The acting was great, made me appreciate improv and stuff, because there were so many different characters coming in and out. There was switching between like serious to happy to flamboyant, back to like ruthless, and it was great. Dan, you know, he is an underrated actor, I think. And when you give him a chance to shine, he really does. He always does it. It was fantastic. I really like his little situation that he's got going on with God. God keeps saying, "Don't worry about it. You know, I'm fine that you slept with my wife. I'm fine. I'm glad that you gave her happiness when I couldn't give it to her." But then he's doing all these mad things to mess with his head. You know, even he made a comment last episode that sometimes he thinks it's just the universe working against him, and it makes you wonder: is it God? Like, is he planting seeds here and there just to get back at Dan because he's mad? We've still not, well, we didn't follow on from when God told Lucifer and Amenadiel that he's losing his powers, and it's been happening for quite a while now, and he thinks it's time for him to retire. That means to me that one of the brothers are possibly going to take the reins, and I wonder which one it's going to be. You know, Amenadiel, he seems to be the one that loves the Silver City so much. He seems to be the one that obviously is more hardcore God than, so to speak, Damon and Michael. But we haven't seen Michael pretty much at all since the first episode of the second part of the season, after the family dinner, when he banished him. You know, God banished him back to, was it back to heaven? I think that's what he said. He didn't belong here on earth. We've got the Lucifer and Chloe storyline still playing out. Lucifer said that he can't be with her, so to speak, because he can't say that he loves her. If he did say those words, then he would be lying. That is stemming off his dad never saying it to him. And his dad's pretty cryptic as well. You know, every time you ask him a question, he answers it with another question. And man, I hate them people in real life. It's so hard to get around. Do you know when you ask somebody a question and they switch it and ask it back to you, and then you just like, what is going on here? You know, you never get a straight answer. You never know what place you're in, where you stood, or anything. But I have to say, God has been a good addition to the series. I thought he'd come in and be a serious character, and he's come down and he's been pretty banter. You know, he's like an old man. He's definitely a granddad. I think he wants to spend time with Charlie, and it is just interesting to me. Mazikeen has been told that she's got a soul, insinuated anyway, and I think she's definitely got one. And like I said, I can't wait for Eve to come back, because I think that is the piece of the puzzle that is missing for her to run off into the sunset. And Chloe, she was saying to Trixie as well that she needs to lay it down on the line with Lucifer, how she feels, because it's up in the air right now and it's hurting her, and it's not Lucifer's fault, but she needs to know where the relationship stands. So that's going to get played out soon as well. So I'm really excited to jump into today's episode. If you guys do enjoy it, please smash the like on the button. It really helps out the channel. If you fancy watching the episode full, then it's going to be in the description. You know, just click the Patreon link and you can go there and watch it for free. Don't have to sign up. I mean, you can do, but you don't have to. All my videos are free on there. You can go over and check it out. Hopefully you guys enjoy. So thanks for my video today. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. And as always, let's jump into today's episode.
You're growing a soul.
There
Amazing.
you go.
And God told you.
I was complaining that a demon can't grow a soul, and God said,
Can't shit.
I grew it inside my body like a little soul, baby. Now my question is,
Bullshit.
am I done growing it? Are you listening?
Yes, Maze, of course. So, do you feel done?
What was that?
Nothing.
You should chase him.
Don't even think about lying to me, Linda. I told you this was a mistake. You are going to get hurt.
I know what I'm doing.
How random to start the episode. You would never expect Linda to be doing this.
Enough with these silly distractions, Lucy. I think I'm going to learn the French horn.
Lucy, Lucifer!
So Dad's retiring. Is that quite the run, if you ask me? You've been training for this since you're an angel, nappies. Honey lemon whiskey sour? I took a mixology course the other day. Variety is the spice of life, you know.
How would I even go about making that kind of decision?
Well, in situations like these, when much is at stake, I like to ask myself, what's your knee-jerk reaction?
Linda has really helped you to be more mindful, to really think things through.
Overthinking all of my decisions when really the answer is at our feet. Just do it. Sorry. French horn.
This whole relationship, limbo, it's really hard, you know, and it's now affecting other people, like Trixie, for one. But my point is that I can't wait. Right now, I need to know. One way or another, I need to know if we're together.
Just do it. It's obvious we want to be together, so let's just stop overthinking it.
Go on,
and
Lucifer.
just be together.
Am I getting a Yes Man episode, like literally like the film? Have you seen the film Yes Man? Literally, he has to say, obviously, yes to everything. Just gets him in the worst situations. Gets him in some good ones, gets him in some bad ones.
You know what? No. I am not even gonna ask this time because you two are the couple who cried relationship. Okay, fine. I have to know. Are you guys together or not?
Definitely together.
Well, it's about damn time. Vic is Arthur Sterling, the homeowner, gunshot wound in the chest.
This is
Safe
where
was
Linda
broken
went.
into, empty. Seems like a simple robbery gone wrong.
Follow me.
What's going on? What a random episode this is.
Doctor?
I did it. I killed him. I think the more important question is, why is it so hard for you to take me at my word? Trust issues usually stem from a problematic relationship.
What is it you desire?
I want to protect my child.
How is getting arrested for murder gonna protect him?
I think our time is up for today.
But please tell me you don't actually believe Linda killed somebody.
She confessed, Mace.
You killed somebody?
Yep.
Who?
It was, doesn't matter.
What is
Crime of
going on?
impulse.
The gun registered to her is a 9mm. Ballistic says the murder weapon is a .38. We just don't know why she's lying.
Nope.
If you don't tell them, I will.
Logical daughter who doesn't know you exist.
Oh yeah.
Adriana.
And you've been stalking her.
More like keeping an eye on her from a distance.
Secretly.
Of course, secretly. I told myself to be patient. I had to see her.
So you just did it.
You need to tell us what actually happened last night.
I knew something was wrong. So when she went inside the house, I followed her in, and that's when I saw the body. I know Adriana didn't do this. She couldn't have.
Why not?
Because,
Anyhow, we're gonna have to bring her in.
well, then I hope by now she's far, far away from here. She's here. It's a long story. Just promise me you won't tell her.
I did it. I killed him. It's just supposed to be a simple robbery. Nobody was supposed to get hurt. Sterling came home before he was supposed to, and he caught me red-handed.
Okay. Well, we're gonna need a written statement.
She didn't do it. I don't know why she's saying this.
Detective and I are together, and everything feels right. Neither of us holding anything back, no unidentified feelings of unease.
You said yourself she was the only one that you saw at the house, and we have no other leads.
The other day, I saw her arguing with this big, intense, scary guy. Once we find him, you'll see. Scary guy.
Don't mess about, Maze. Oh. Hey. Kettlebell. Oh, I knew it. I could tell by her eyes.
The hell were you thinking?
Impress you with my ninja moves?
Wow, do you know what? She gives me Vanessa Hudgens vibes, big timeage, mate. And you see the way she talks? She's so bubbly.
You know how I left to go find myself? Thought back to when I was happiest. I had to become a bounty hunter. Go after him together. 70-30 split. 80-20.
Deal.
Yay! It's a Hollingshead. His paintings go for hundreds of thousands.
What's an expensive piece of art doing in a crappy house in Van Nuys?
I've got to say, right, I've got to ask a question. Do you guys like art? Because to me, definitely not worth hundreds of thousands. I tell you what, I've probably got a mate who could draw that. Literally, the exact same one, just as good, right? But if he tried selling it, it'd be like £5. And if this person tries to sell it, it's 100 grand. Like, I don't get it. I literally do not get art. These people that can have mad talent, and you get no one buying it. But then you get a famous person, right? And sometimes they just splash a bit of paint on a canvas, you know, like flick it with a brush and it just splash everywhere. And everyone's like, oh my God, you know, this famous person made it. It's worth 100,000. It's like, what the hell? Like, what about the people with pure talent?
I'm the detective on the case. Do you have any actual proof that she's innocent?
But I think I know who might have done it. She took a bad loan. I overheard her fighting on the phone with one of them earlier.
Do you know, was it a guy named Clive Winter?
Just doing some research.
On what? Unflattering headgear?
I think I'm gonna become God.
What? A little trouble focusing on... I'm sorry, freaking God? Talk about a promotion. I couldn't even handle lieutenant. Hey, congratulations, man. I'm happy for you.
Is it Jamie? Say it's Jamie.
Right, and we're in a tizzy. Why?
That's who the boyfriend said Adriana fought with on the phone. And she's connected with the guy I saw threatening my daughter? I mean, shady.
Stay here with Linda for company.
Of course. Whatever you need, honey. And since you insist on asking, it's going swimmingly.
Look, that's the exact same van I saw at one of the houses Adriana sold.
But no. The detective told us to wait for her here.
What happened to Mr. I'm following my gut?
Oh,
innit? She's got in there.
always using your own words against you.
Clive Winter. Does that name ring a bell?
No.
That's weird because he has a painting from your gallery in his house.
A lot of people have Hollingsheads.
I didn't say it was a Hollingshead.
And she obviously messed up. Oh, here we go. Wow, look how tall Lucifer is compared to
Really,
her.
darling? I can pick anything?
Oh, absolutely, darling.
The artist chose a vibrant palette to express the complexity of the couple's emotion.
The only thing I'm getting is that she's worried about her daughter and that...
It is so subjective.
Isn't it?
He and Jamie must have strong-armed Adriana into their crime scheme.
We were wondering if you had something a tad more exclusive. We collect impressionists that start with the letter M, don't we? As long as they're unattainable, elusive, prohibitive. So I always like to put my Monet where my mouth is. Actually, you know what? I think we'll take the happy couple too.
Yeah. I'll be in touch about the Impressionists.
For you, detective. Call it an impulse buy.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. The plan is already in motion, right, detective?
Yes, I called in a phone tap warrant after you guys baited her.
No.
Oh, it's in her hair.
We'll say, I don't know how you guys do this all day.
Yeah, it's easier with practice. I actually really enjoy the nitty-gritty. The day-to-day.
Oh, he's
magical
thinking that he
stuff.
don't want to be God.
Is there anything that you would change about him?
No. I mean, that's the whole point of faith.
There's gotta be something you would say.
God is always there for me. Probably more than anyone should. I have a lot of darkness. He doesn't care.
That he would tell you to take some of that faith that you have in him and put it in yourself.
Innit? You're a fucking great person.
I'm gonna try.
He can, he magnifies people's faith, don't he? Like, what I've got to say is, I like that conversation that Ella had to Menadil there, because I don't follow a faith. Yeah, I am not a person that says God's not real. I just don't follow one, because I've never been brought up by that. But I respect people that follow on, because you guys have faith, and like, there's nothing better than faith, is there? If you put your faith in something, if you believe it, then you go for it. You know, if you believe it makes you a better person, it gives you better morals, you have a better life, you know, you get a better relationship. People get better things when they believe in faith. So I applaud those people, and I like the fact that she's saying, look, she won't change anything because he accepts me who I am. I could tell him my things and he doesn't judge me. Got to applaud those people that believe in the God, and it makes them a better person, because who's to say that God's not real? I'm not to say that. I have no idea. I hope he's real. I hope there is a heaven, and I hope, well, I don't hope there is a hell. I hope I'm going to heaven. I hope there's an afterlife, and I do hope that there is such thing as an afterlife. And let's say God is real, yeah, let's hope he is. I love the fact that she's saying that he doesn't judge her. I love people who've got that have got faith. Literally, they're the best people.
The cops traced a call that artsy-fartsy bitch made to him. His cell number pinged near this shady warehouse.
Why is it you chose this place to stake it out?
Because we can see him coming without him seeing us.
This whole novice act?
Yeah, I'm not buying it.
Okay, after I became a bounty hunter, I realized my happiness had nothing to do with the job. I was happy because I was with you. I engineered an encounter. I thought maybe you're romantic.
You broke my heart.
Okay, she's puzzled.
Awesome. I mean, that's awful. I didn't mean to hurt you, but I'm here now.
Get out. This was opened. Matches the description of the gun stolen from Mr. Sterling's safe.
No way, man. If she dies, I'm gonna be fuming. Hey, yes, go on, Maze.
Told you Clive was a scary guy.
And Jamie's muscle in the burglary scheme, right on bird camps. Maze found the murder weapon at the warehouse with the stolen items. It had Adriana's prints on it.
No, it can't be.
Why not? And please don't say because.
Because it's my fault. She's broken.
The detective and I just had...
A spat. I know. I saw. I know, and now you want me to weigh in on your relationship. For once, I needed you to care about someone other than yourself. To care about me. You're just as selfish and self-absorbed as you... What is she doing here?
Like I was saying, and we decided to talk to Adriana again.
But all the evidence points to her. You think she's guilty.
But you don't. My self-centeredness aside, I am trying to help. We all are.
I love that from Lucifer. Love that from Lucifer. The fact is, right, he did not warrant the bit of hate that he got there. I understand Linda, she's emotional, she's high. Everybody says rash things when they're in an argument or they're high in emotions and they're suffering. So I'm going to give you a pass on that, Linda, because you are a great person in the series. But I've got to say though, Lucifer didn't deserve the abuse that he got there. He took it like a champ, and then he come back and then he done something nice and he just carried on. He ignored it, he pushed it aside like it didn't even happen, but it looks like it's hurting him down deep down.
Close the investigation already.
I did it. That's all I'm gonna say.
What is it you desire?
To protect my mother. Treatment is expensive. I mortgaged my condo, depleted my savings. I had nothing. She promised no one would get hurt.
She convinced you to give up your clients' alarm codes.
I was looking for a way out.
When I suddenly heard about a last-minute change in Mr. Sterling's travel plan, I called him and he wasn't picking up, so I rushed over to the house and Clive must have been surprised by Mr. Sterling and killed him.
It was at some strip club on the strip.
I was at the movies on Friday night.
You have to believe me.
All right, control freak Lopez for the win. The gun was wiped down, you guys. Found methyl acrylate on the gun. Substance found on the sticky side of Scotch tape.
Someone used the tape to transfer the print to the gun. I think I know who did this.
Oh shit, I forgot about this guy. Oh, Linda.
You need to turn yourself in.
I got no idea who you are and no idea what you're talking about.
You were texting Clive on Adriana's cell, telling him the sting was off.
This woman is nuts.
Careful, that woman is a doctor.
Who pointed the finger at Jamie, which led us to the warehouse and the murder weapon. That we have forensic evidence that Adriana's print was transferred to the gun. You're under arrest.
Wait, before this guy gets arrested, I need a bit more evidence than that he's done it. You know, are they going off it that his prints have not been found on the crime scene? You know, his prints have not been found on the gun. There's no CCTV of him there. He was at the cinema with her. Okay, he might be on the phone, but I think I need a bit more proof. I mean, obviously, I'm going to take it how it is that he did kill him, but surely we're not just going off that when they've done absolute deep dive digging into all of the characters that they said that was potentially involved, and then this guy, they just took it face value. It's him.
You look really familiar. Do I know you?
No, I don't think so. These are my friends. And they were helping me with something important.
They helped me too.
I'm glad you're okay.
Is it ever going to get said?
What is it that you wanted to talk to me about?
The only thing I want to talk about is you.
Is you? Yeah, I knew it.
So, have you told her you're her mum yet? In the words of a wise woman I know, that sounds an awful lot like avoidance to me.
I do think it should be her choice. I'm afraid of rejection.
Oh, this is Lucifer now, speaking to
Not
Lucifer.
that I have a relationship with her now. It doesn't make any sense.
Makes perfect sense. You want to know her, to be with her. It's everything you've ever wanted, but...
Maybe you should become a therapist.
Imagine.
I hated that.
Yeah, it wasn't great for me either.
I mean, I felt fear before, but that was a whole other level. I want to be with you too, Eve.
Get in there, mate. Fucking well happy. Waited for this since the start.
There's something I want you to have. I just got it back from Lucifer. It has my mother's immortality in it.
Oh,
So
check
I think it
that.
will protect you. I almost lost you again, and I've never hurt like that before.
I don't want to live forever. Saw what it did to my son, Cain. You saw it too. Mortality is a gift. I can't accept this.
No, you have to.
I almost lost you, Eve. I can't lose you again.
I don't know, man. It's hard. Like, she's gonna die and you're not.
Maze.
Oh, I feel sorry for you, Maze. None of them have done anything wrong there. None of them have done anything wrong. I actually feel sorry for both of them. I understand where Eve's coming from. She said mortality is a gift. I don't think it is. That's just me, though. Like I said, if you see a vampire dies, mate, I'm the first one to be like, fucking turn me to a vampire. Like, literally. But I understand, like, being with Maze, she's happy because she's with the person that she loves. They both love each other, and I get that. That's great. But in 60 years, she's dead, and Maisie's still here with the pain and the grief. Now, you can see it at two sides. You can see it as one, at least that they lived life together and they enjoyed all them years, 60 years together. They still had good memories, spending it with the person you love. And then you can see from Maisie's side that she's wasting her time. You know, she wants to be with a lifer, for example, and a lifer is for life when you're immortal. So the fact is that she don't want to put all her life and her soul and her feelings down for it to just get took away at one point. It's like you wouldn't go out with somebody in real life. I mean, I wouldn't. If I started dating them for like 1 or 2 years and then I realised that I'm never actually going to marry them, then I wouldn't waste their time and I wouldn't waste my own time, because doing that, I'm taking time off where I could be finding the person that I want to be with and finding that right one. I don't want to waste the time for them as well. They could be finding the right person. So I understand where Maisie's coming from, that although she loves Eve, the fact that it's definitely 100% going to end, she's like, well, this is not good enough for me then. I can't do it. I'm sorry. And I totally understand that.
Yeah. Okay. The police weren't helping you, were they? We're helping them with my case.
Would you like to come in?
Do you know what I'd actually like? Is if this was a daughter in real life, how sick would that be?
There was an anonymous donation made to the clinic where my mom is being treated.
There's something I've been wanting to tell you.
You're my mom. When you're adopted, you look at everybody who resembles you, even a little bit. I had my suspicions. You and that other lady acted so weird.
I wanted to tell you.
I thought I should let you come to me.
Go in for a hug, mate.
You have a baby.
Would you like to meet him?
Oh, I'm glad that she don't resent her for having a kid when she give her up. That's well cute, innit?
I'm your sister.
Kind of God you're going to be, isn't it? Grave and weary.
I thought I would be so eager to take Father's place.
You feel unworthy?
No, that's not it. I spent so much time looking down on humanity. Lucy, I love living amongst them. Don't want any of that to change.
This is exactly what I need to prove myself. I've just decided.
I've just decided.
I'm going to be God.
Yes, mate. Oi, that's the end. And that's going to wrap up today's video. Thank you for staying around and sticking to the end. Hopefully, guys enjoyed it. How interesting is that then? So, Amenadiel, he obviously wants to be God, but he's looking around. He's looking at all the duties that he's going to have to undertake, and he's thinking, do you know what? He said, didn't he? I'm a boots on the ground kind of guy. I love being involved in the nitty gritty stuff. You see things evolving each day. Stuff happens that you don't even expect. You're here in the sticky situations. You're there to resolve it. You're enjoying it. You're living life in the moment. And now if he's going to have to be God, he's going to have all this responsibility. Don't know if that is technically what he wants. Even though he does want to be God, it might not be the right time for him because, like I said, what he's just said there to Lucifer, he's here. He used to be up in the Silver City looking down on all humans, and now he's come down. He understands him. He's built a life here. He's got a family. He's got a kid. He's going out with Linda. He's understanding how the humans live, and he actually enjoys spending his time here. Lucifer, this whole episode, is trying to what was it? He's trying to confirm to himself that it is a good thing to be with Chloe. That's what he's trying to do. He feels like as well that he's not worthy. So it's kind of like the same situation with Amenadiel, that like he wants to be God. Lucifer wants to be with Chloe, but he enjoys being boots on the ground. Lucifer, he doesn't know if it's the right thing. He doesn't know if he's the best for her. He doesn't know if he's worthy of love. So like they both want to do something, but they don't know if it's the right time. He's trying to use, not use Linda, have Linda around, constantly telling him, yeah, it's okay to do this, it's okay to do that. He's needing reassurance. Well, he's come to the conclusion that if he becomes God, you know, it's going to evolve him as a person. He can make his own decisions. And wouldn't that actually be sick, mate, if he was God and he brought Chloe up, boom, into the Silver City? I want to know if God, right, can make people immortal. Because he said that he couldn't, I think, to Charlie. But I don't know if that is because he was losing his powers and that is the reason why, you know, maybe because he didn't have full control of it. That's why he said he couldn't do it. And I did like Amenadiel offered to transfer his life, well, change his life, you know, swap his mortality with him. That was good. I really like how Linda, this episode, has finally got to meet her daughter, and her daughter actually come to her, you know. It paid off for her. She never actually not overstepped, but she said she never wanted to be the first one to make the move to say, I'm your mum. Played the long game. It worked out. Well done, Linda. You know, how cute is it seeing both her kids stood together? You had the oldest, the eldest, who actually looks so much like Linda. It would be so good if that was a daughter in real life. And then she's holding Charlie. Now, I've still got to raise a question. Does Amenadiel know that Linda's got a child? I don't know if he does. And if he, like, I want to know how he's going to react as well. I'm so happy that Maze is with, well, Eve's back and May's got to tell her that she loves her, and the same vice versa. But I'm actually upset for both of them in the situation that Eve wants to die. You know, she said, look at what happened to Cain. He couldn't die and he turned into a bad guy. He turned into a real bad guy, didn't he? He went after Chloe. Lucifer come down with his wings, protected her. What a sick scene. That is one of the epic scenes of the show. Everyone's shooting his wings while he's screaming and he flies her off onto that rooftop. Cain, man, he was actually pretty good in this. I did enjoy him. Did he, as well, just a sidetrack with Cain, did he cause Charlotte to die? Did he shoot somebody and she got in the way and died? Oh, that was brutal. And like I said, I felt so sorry for Dan then. And when Amenadiel flew, was it Amenadiel that flew up in the sky? It was beautiful. That was an epic scene as well. But she doesn't want immortality where Eve does. Eve give her a mother's ring to protect her. She don't want it. I feel tight on both of them in different ways massively. They both want to be with each other. They're both perfect, I think. They rub off on each other perfectly well. But I can understand both sides of the story, and I feel so harsh on both of them because they both deserve to be happy. And Eve, May, she's only just got a soul. She's getting it, she's understanding it, she's feeling it, and now she's feeling all the consequences that come from it. You know, she said she'd never felt scared, never felt pain like it before. What happened to Eve, and she was like, mate, if it means that I'm going to feel this, then I don't want it. I thought that was actually hilarious. Like I said, we haven't seen God again this episode, and we haven't seen Michael either. I'm going to say that, is there 3 more episodes left of the season that they're possibly going to happen in the next episode? I think Michael's going to come down and stake his claim. It's got to. He's not going to let Lucifer just go singing willy-nilly and be God. And I don't know if God's just going to give it to somebody. I don't know what's going to happen. How's he actually going to choose between his sons? That's going to be interesting. But that is where we currently are. Hopefully, guys, enjoyed today's episode. I really appreciate all the support that has actually come on this Lucifer series. It's absolutely amazing. They're getting a couple of 1,000 views, which is mental for my channel, and I can't thank every single person enough. So thank you so much, everybody. Hopefully, guys are enjoying it. I think there's 3 more episodes, like I said, and they will be on the channel soon. So please stick around for that and subscribe if you're new, because like I said, we have the originals on the channel, we have the Vampire Diaries on the channel, and there's going to be loads more. When the big series comes out like Lucifer, they are going to be coming onto the channel. So I can't wait for all of that stuff. Thank you so much, everybody, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.